We got punched in the mouth, but it's all right, man. Look, we played 3 games in 13 days, man. We good, bro. We good.
Yeah,
Yep.
we all right, man. Don't panic too much. Don't panic too much. You know,
Ex-
don't panic too much.
Exactly. Let's get this planning. Let's go, Rob.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high.
Ready. We ready.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 122. Welcome to the 2023 week 15 edition of the Birds Broad Street. I'm your boy Mizzy Mez Cool Cat on YouTube representing the Birds. We got my guy King DV in the building. What up, King?
What's going on, everybody, man? Look, man, if y'all didn't hear, I lost my channel. I will be happy if you guys could just, subscribe to the channel, the new channel. The link is in the comments. Just subscribe to the channel, man. Trying to get back to 1K. So just subscribe. Man, look, I'm just waiting to be able to go live on YouTube. And, it's back on and popping. That's all it is, man. It's a grind. So, ain't like I was monetized anyway. So,
Yep. We got Smitty Eagle in the building. What up, Smitty?
Man, I'm living life, man. I'm living, man. I'm hold on. What my boy? He said I'm on the other side of 6 feet, so it's all good for me. You know what I mean? Hey, man, shout out to the people that came out to see us today, man. Miss Ash, Daffy, Bad Guy, Jinx. Hey, man, y'all sub up to my boy DV, man. Get him back right. You know, the oil will make you do a little something juicy.
Yep.
right.
You'll see it. The link is in the chat, in all of our chats, on mine, on Moan's, on Smitty's, on Birds of Broad Street, on Hardcore Sports. Let's help my guy out, man. And keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's been through a lot, but keep him in his prayers. Subscribe to my guy. We got 31 people subscribed to him. I want more than that. Let's get my boy back to the grind, back to the culture, back to that Eagles Nation-ish. So if you haven't done it, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. The King DV's channel, my channel, Nosha Games, Trigger Trey, Moni, the whole crew, man. Help King DV out, man. Let's get his channel back on StreamYard and let's live stream together. Because, man, do we got a lot to talk about. But before we do, trust me, and by the way, I'm holding on to this, so y'all better get them subscribes popping, by the way. So, with that being said, let's get to some breaking news. The Philadelphia Eagles signed Shaq Leonard. He signed a 1-year deal to the Philadelphia Eagles. King, your reaction to this breaking news?
I mean, like, we've been asking for a linebacker move for some time now. Are we looking at this guy? He's not one of those guys like he used to be, but he can help. With depth. He can help with depth, and just rumors coming out saying that he was leaning towards the Cowboys. Man, look, I'm like Nick Sirianni, been talking to him on and off, since he became a free agent. So I already knew them having that connection with Indianapolis Colts and everything like that. I believe that he was going to sign here. I'm happy to see it. I'm hopeful that he'd be able to work this upcoming Sunday.
Yep. Smitty?
Okay, so DV, you want the political answer or you want my real answer?
Your real answer. You already know how.
That nigga can't cover either. We got the same problem with him that we got with the other ones we already got. He couldn't cover his shoelaces with his hand. Please, what are we doing? What the hell? He getting toast. This man, did y'all look at his stats? The man has damn near gave a perfect passer rating his last games at the Colts. That's why he couldn't cover shit.
But could have been the situation, like an effort.
No,
I'm just asking.
But he got a back injury, dog. So you lose mobility, you lose situational. You know what I'm saying? Being able to change direction in the matter of a. When you got that back injury, you got to play. I got back injuries. Everything I do safe.
Mm.
If I pick up a box, I use perfect technique like they taught me when I was working at the warehouse. You pick up with your legs, you let your legs carry the. I use all those techniques. So guess what he doing on that field? He tackling with that technique. He being very cautious. And when they get him with one of them, what you think he did with CMC last night?
I don't know. I seen some of his highlights.
Hibachi.
That's why I said that. A lot of people were saying.
I ain't watched the highlights. I watched the real tape, and he.
We got a guy and all that. I'm is basically trying to make this thing better than what it is, but at the same time, Shaq Leonard is not it.
He's a vet. He's a vet,
right? But his leadership is well due.
That's the best part about what I was gonna say. But being able to step in and be able to give some type of advice, maybe even knowing the game a little bit, and being able to step in at times like yesterday when we needed somebody just to be physical. We didn't need you not to get burnt. We just needed you to set the tone.
Yeah. Listen.
Somebody kick my dough in right now and hit my old lady in the mouth. We fighting, bro. No, they kicked the dough in. Slapped your old lady and your kids, went in your refrigerator, made a sandwich, sat in your favorite chair, drunk your Kool-Aid, and changed the channel on your TV.
Yeah, you see
how?
You
know what we did? We went in the back room and cried like Red on Friday.
Yo, Cool Cat, you see what we did? We were supposed to be talking about Shaq, and we go straight to the game. But anyway.
We'll talk about that next.
I'm saying that's what
we talk about that all together because
exactly,
it's all together. Nicholas Burrow is hot garbage, bro. Hot garbage in coverage. You see what happened, man. He allowed 215 yards. No, the Eagles
175.
No, they allowed 175. The Eagles allowed 215 yards after catch.
213, but yeah. 213 after catch, 300.
So
somebody run for 213 yards, bro.
Not tackling. They should have practiced that and start worrying about Shaq and D-Jack retiring. Look, D-Jack cool, man. Look, we would have gave him a handshake and all that. He would have got a cheesesteak, all that type of stuff. Look, you retired. All right, bro, you had your little moment.
Man, I would have sent him up the road.
we got
him a large Pepsi and a cheesesteak meal, man. What the hell?
The whole thing about this Eagles loss, I'm not mad that we lost. I'm not mad at all. I'm mad at how we lost.
Mm-hmm.
How we lost. A lot of people saying, they played 3 games in what 13 days. Almost 2 weeks. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, they was talking trash This game was circled. We were home. It was in our favor. We marched down the field twice, could have had 14, but instead we left with 6. That's unacceptable. That's the
We
start
ran
off.
in there twice, King. Twice.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We could have had 14. Could have had 14. Instead, we had 6, and then they scored, and then they start pouring it on. Start pouring it on.
I mean, it was, man, the effort, the energy. They said that this man is out there working out in black Air Forces, bro. You knew what time it was. Listen, I pull up on DV. He come outside on black Air Forces. My whole energy changed. I know we on Gremlin. We on Demon Time. It's time to get set. It's time to everything you thought you didn't have to bring,
but
you bring it in now.
But see, you can't have them fresh though. Like you gotta have a wrinkle.
Oh, them was wrinkled, bro. Them had been used multiple times. He had said tones with that. He already knew. Look, and he was out there creasing the toes on them too. Like, yeah. Like, bro, when you come out, and then they walk through our warm-ups, like, people telling me, like, man, last night, it was, bro, listen, when somebody stepping to you in that manner, they steady, basically putting in your face, like, I'm finna really take it to you. I'm finna really give you what you thought we weren't gonna give you last time, and then you let them come in and, like, you solidify everything they said since January, bro.
Did you see what they were saying when they walked out?
No, I didn't.
Fred Warner was like, "What you expect? What you expect to happen?" And then Brandon Ayuk was like, 42 though. We scored 42. I want to see them in the playoffs. I want to.
Man, I said that. Listen, Miss Ash, before I ain't even watched Philly 500, and I said that we came for a casual game. They came for blood. That's what I said. We came for a casual regular season. They came for blood. Did you hear the songs they was playing when it was over? Get back them up. They in there jamming out. They in the ski mask up. Come on, man. They came on real bad time, bro. They came to
the ski mask. See, they all should have got locked up because it's banned in Philly. Ski mask is banned in Philly right now.
Hey, come on, man. Them boys came on bad time, and we came on humble. Hi, guys. How you doing? And they came with
that tackling was horrendous, man.
Horrible.
It was horrible. Like, Darius Slay led the team in tackles with 5. Darius Slay. Come on, man. It was horrible. It was horrible. So they gotta get that together, especially of this upcoming matchup, because I still want the sweep. I don't care.
What?
Still want the sweep.
I haven't forgot.
Yeah, I want the sweep too.
I want the sweep
too.
Yeah.
Hey, is anybody able to be activated this week? I mean, is N'Kobe Dean back yet?
I knew he's going there, bro. I knew he was going there.
Is N'Kobe Dean back?
No, he come back Seattle, bro.
Seattle.
Man.
He come back Seattle, bro.
Let me go check this, man.
That depth chart going down and down and down. Man.
Nah, man. Shit, you got two. First off, you got one dude in front of him with no back.
No back, though.
And then Nicholas Morrow, he can't cover an ant in the middle of the sunshine. The only person he got to compete with is Zach Cunningham. And, I mean, Zach, all right.
Just remember, we beat the Cowboys in Philly.
Don't even worry about all that. Don't even worry about all that. Because at the same time, y'all, they basic, really. They really the Cowboys are basic, man.
What I did, Ash? What I did?
Saying that he ain't had no back. We'll see.
Hey, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, Cool Cat, the first time he do some crazy stuff and get toasted, DV gonna be like, damn, Smitty said that.
No, man, I think look, he's been like, not in our system for long. So I expect for him to be a little bit rusty like Roby was until he started making some decent plays. And then all of a sudden you didn't hear from him no more. So, I wanted to be consistent from this defense, man. The tackling is horrendous. Play calling was horrendous as well. It was horrible. Horrible. And I was like, I don't know what it was all across the board. You can't even just blame the coaching. You can't blame the effort of the players. It was everything that it was bad. It was bad. My poor wife bought me that damn ticket and it made me see a damn bloodbath. And it wasn't us doing it. I'd have been happy. I'd have been even more on if they would have been winning. No. Then I was like, oh, they scored. It's 21-13. Yeah, it's the comeback. Then the 40-something yarder for Debo straight up the middle because Morrow missed the tackle.
Yep. So
hey, he can get activated this week. Y'all trick me. This he has 4 weeks in.
So you think it's a 21-day window about to come?
I don't know. Probably next week anyway, like y'all said, for real though.
Mm-hmm.
They can look. I mean, Howie didn't go sign the man for no reason. He gonna give him an opportunity to play.
Right.
Dang, Jigga, they got you, Jigga. They got my boy Jigga with the San Fran Avi.
He must have did a bet. He must have did a bet.
Dang, I know. I'm saying they got him. They got him. Caught him slipping.
Yep. But man, that game was crazy last night. The only good thing about that game was what happened earlier. That was the only thing that was good about yesterday. Moan, King DV, and yours truly went to the 4th and Joan tailgate. We had our fun. That was the only good thing about yesterday. I hated that.
You had to make me relive that I missed my flight. So right when I had it already kind of like when I was trying to like move on, and I was like, you know what, missing my flight won't come up again. It just won't happen. And then you brought it up, like it's like, come on, man.
My bad, man.
Hey, look, DV, I'm like, all right, we passed it.
But I knew Smitty was about to say something because, and then he had the little Barry White voice on too. So you gonna make me do?
So you gonna make me relive? You gonna make me relive that I missed my flight, bro? I'm
sorry, Smitty.
Hey, listen, man. I swear to God, man. The next time I have a flight, I am getting to the airport 4 hours in advance.
Yeah, that's what you.
Maybe even I might get up. I get up at 6. My flight might be at like 8 at night. I'm just gonna go sit down at my.
Mm-hmm. You could have been in that photo.
I could have been in a lot of
Cool Cat gonna keep rubbing it in. You could have been in there for.
No, I'm not gonna rub it in. I miss Smitty, man.
You know how many? Listen. Do you know how many DMs I have gotten today about where I was at?
The first time I met King DB was in 2022 with JC. Salute to my other brother JC. Best moment of my life. Same year I met my sister Moan with the sports. I met a lot of people at the 4th and Joan tailgate. Y'all know how hard it was. I was hoping to see Smitty for the first time. I'm serious. I'm serious.
It was sad.
I was hoping too.
Yeah,
listen, when I woke up and seen that clock, dog.
Don't worry about it. Even if I gotta just go to a tailgate, I got you.
Well, look, man. It's gonna be this season. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
As long as my team handle business, it'll be this season for sure.
Dad
I ain't paying nobody else for no playoff ticket. I'm sorry.
And I know damn well you're not going to the Giants game.
I want to.
It's Christmas, bro.
It's Christmas.
But it's like for us to go in there, mollywop them, it's gonna be like that. I flew way up here to watch just to see my peoples, pretty much.
Yep.
I ain't even come to see the game because they gonna get hit across it. But listen, if I might have to take one of them Spirit flights and catch a. We play Arizona at home.
Yeah, we play Arizona here at the link.
Wait a minute.
That's why I said these after the Cowboys, and I'm not looking past them. These next 4 games, not saying they're winnable, but do we play Niners next season? They win the division, and we win these next 4 to 5 games. Yes. We don't. No. So, yeah. So let's get to these players because
What?
For what?
What?
I'm saying for what? Why are we grading? All right, go ahead. Let's grade them.
Grade for what? For me to give man, listen.
Just go ahead, man.
Oh, hold on. I'm
know
gonna grade
there's
for that.
okay. Hold on.
What is this
y'all know
dude?
right now.
What is this fake Smitty talking about down here, man?
Huh?
Oh no, he was calling. He was basically saying that San Fran was going to win. You know that.
Tired of getting ran through, bro. You don't want. See this. What aggravated me about fandom, right? So you want me to only remember last night, but you don't want me to remember the NFC Championship game when I put hands and foot to you. You only want to remember when you came back and got get back. So the initial beating doesn't matter anymore because you got get back.
That's cool. It's one.
I'm just trying to. Somebody tell me. Explain to me.
What do you mean you're the real Smitty?
The real Smitty sitting on the stage, man. You know what I'm saying? The real Smitty up here, man.
This bull crazy.
Yeah, I really don't want to get to these players, but it's part of the show. What are we gonna do? Jalen.
It just don't make sense to me. You know, it just don't make sense. Like it's irrelevant now because it happened in January. It's still this year, right? It's still equivalent to 2023. Right?
Yep. All right, so. Jalen Hurts. He was. Let me pull up the numbers. He was 26 of 45 for 298 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick, sacked 3 times, and rating of 85. So, Kane, I know you don't want to do it, but go ahead and talk about your boy, our boy.
I can't really fault Jalen Hurts because of the play calling, because we're going to get to that position next, but I can't really fault him. You know, they dropped him back for 45 times. Dropped him back. You know, that's not his game, bro. Like, you got him out of his game because y'all thought that y'all could take advantage of they secondary and try to pass it before the pass rush got there. Like, that shouldn't have been a game plan. That was a lazy game plan, and they really need to go back and do their homework. We needed to get punched in the mouth. But back to Jalen Hurts, I think that, you know, are we grading him from, what you said, 1 to 10?
The regular grade. A through.
I would say I would give Jalen Hurts like a C minus. I give him a C minus just because, like, I felt like, you know, the team relied on him to be a hero. He came back after the concussion protocol. You know, he went in the back, came back, tried to be a hero, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out this second half. So, yeah, I got to give him a C minus, man.
Smitty?
Okay, well, it wasn't like, I don't even know, man. Nothing went right yesterday for me to give out a grade. It's like last night, it was like off the top, I was just giving them out. Like, I rewatched the aftermath. I was like, dang, I kind of kicked my own team while they was down. But the 45 pass attempts don't bother me. The next stat we're gonna get into is what bothers me.
But then you taking the ball away from the quarterback, so he don't have that 45.
No, but if we have 45 with 18 and we have 63 plays, then maybe we have time of possession. Maybe the game is on our side. But you passed it 45 times. You ran 9 times. I felt like the Washington Commanders yesterday.
That's how we played. We played like the toy soldiers.
Like, I felt like we didn't have an identity. Like the running game was like, you know what? Jalen Hurts is the identity. Yes, he is the face of the franchise, but he don't always have to be Superman to win games, bro. And when you put him in those predicaments, and then you just neglect a dude like Swift. I heard plenty of people ask today, like, why would he re-sign here? You can't even utilize the run, and he wasn't doing his best job. But sometimes you got to keep him honest. They literally played pass pro, so for him to have 300, I guess I give him like a C plus, man. I mean,
C plus one.
like a 77, 8-ish, somewhere in there. It's just
Mm-hmm.
he shouldn't have been in late in the game. Like it's bad stuff like that, bro. Like we
Mm-hmm.
down 23. It's 6 minutes left. Like why 8 minutes? I understand. Like if you score, boom, okay, cool. But after we did the 8 minute drive, you sitting them back out there with six and some change. Like, all right, well, why?
Mm-hmm.
But neither here nor there. The offense was not on Jalen Hurts. It wasn't just on Jalen. He
No.
had time. He tried to do everything he could in the pocket. It
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't there. So C plus.
C plus for me as well. It wasn't Jalen Hurts' fault. He wasn't good, but he wasn't great. If that makes sense. I mean, he did what he had to do. Okay. Normally we would get to the players and to the playmakers, but I can't help this. I got a rant. I got a rant. I got a rant.
Go ahead. Okay.
I got a rant because
Mm-hmm.
normally we would do the playmakers, but I'll do them next. Let's get to the next issue, and then we'll get to the next issue before we get to the playmakers. Brian Johnson. Why do we got DeAndre Swift for if we don't run the ball? Like, if we don't run the ball, DeAndre Swift, I love you to death. Glad we got you. Thanks to old Howie T. But if Brian Johnson don't run the ball, why do we got him? Now, I see a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of Eagles everywhere calling for Brian Johnson's job. I'm not in that road. I'm not in that road, and I know our guy One Trigger Trey Rock. Trigger, how you doing, guy?
You.
Yep. I ain't in that road about Brian Johnson's job. I do not want him to lose his job. Whatever happens at the end of the season, whatever the Eagles decide, I'm cool with. But Sean Desai, listen, and I know Trey's gonna convince me off the edge, so I hope he got something trigger. But 42 points on your head, 42 points. Sean Desai, you gotta be better. I'm not calling for nobody's job because it's week 15. The season ain't over yet. We're 10-2. I don't know how. Salute to Jalen freaking Hurts and the crew. Okay. But Brian Johnson, you gotta play better. How in God's name, and I'm gonna say this quick, and I know Trey gonna jump me off the edge, grab me off the edge. How in God's name do you have? I had me a good time. I had me a good time before the game. I went in there with the crew, and I left out of there pissed off. How you let 42 points on the board, man?
Hey, you need to try you some Worthy Originals, the caramel candies. They got some new ones with caramel in the inside. So when you bite it, right, you get a double layer of caramel, man. You can't worry about that. Look, I'm trying to pull him back, DV. Brian Johnson. I don't know if he was a problem yesterday though.
Yeah, he wasn't the problem. You just gotta make better play call. It's just Sean Desai, man. 42. Trey, you got anything on this? Grab me off the edge, bro. I know you know.
All right, so this is a bad jump. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a bad jump. But you gotta think about it though, bro. Like momentum is a motherfucker in football. Like so, at the beginning of this football game, that really determined the outcome of the football game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We were shutting the 49ers down. What, three straight 3-and-outs? In the red zone, two different occasions, and we had a chance to put another three up. So, I mean, like I said, the 49ers got back on track. I mean, it's a game of momentum. We put up 17 points on them dudes, bro. We forced them to pass the football the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
49ers is not no drop back passing football team. They have play action. They whole offense is centered around the run. We We came out of that with 6 points. Shouldn't have never happened. Shouldn't have never happened. And then they got going. And like I said, momentum is a motherfucker in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And they figured out the weakness. They started tackling it. I mean, we wasn't tackling good at all defense. So I'm not blaming that on Sean Desai. I'm blaming that on the players. Y'all get paid to play football. Y'all supposed to
Right.
make tackles when they there. How many times we missed Devo, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, even Brock Purdy? We had a chance to sack this dude like 5 times. He slipped right out of it. So it's like you can't blame that on a coordinator. The
Right.
coordinator just calling the plays. They call the plays. They try to put you in position to make plays. We was in position, we just didn't make the plays. How many times you seen dudes running wide open? Not at all for real yesterday. They was making contested catches. They was running after the catch. It's like, bro, it's just that's players. That's heart right there. That's heart. So I don't blame Sean Desai for that. Now, when it comes to the offense, I kind of put that on Brian Johnson. I'm not even gonna lie to you because the 49ers they really played simple shit all game.
Mm-hmm.
Simple shit. Don't let the football get over the top of your head. That's all they did. Come up, rally, make the tackle. That's all they did. They rushed forward the whole game. They rarely blitzed us. Anything like it. So it was like, I mean, that's the offensive coordinator. You don't got no check down routes. You don't got nothing short going on. Everything intermediate to deep. That's why Jalen Hurts was holding the football for so long. And I mean, I kind of put that on Hurts too, bro. There's no reason you should be sitting back there in the pocket for no 10 seconds and you get sacked. Like, and you get sacked, bro. Run out the pocket, throw the football away, let it fight another down. It's like, come on, bro. It's simple football. You learn that in high school, college. Oh, you never take those kind of sacks. They covered sacks for the most part. All of them covered sacks. Because, like I said, the play calling was kind of bad yesterday. The play calling was kind of bad. We didn't run the football. We didn't really attempt to run the football. Jalen dropped it back 45 times. That's just the game for real. We was down. We got down big. He had to throw the football. There wasn't no more running the football. So I mean, you take from that game what you want to take from it. All I seen was, I don't feel like we came into it. Well, we came into it motivated, but once they punched us in our mouth, we really ain't had no response. We really ain't had no response. So I mean, it's a hard thing, and I feel like the Eagles bounce back from this loss like easily. I feel like we easily bounce back from this loss. And then if
Yeah.
it do somehow happen to lose to Dallas, it's gonna be a good game. We're not gonna get blew out again. I promise you that.
Yep. So before we move on to the playmakers, what grade would you give the coach real quick, Trey?
You said the coaches.
Yeah.
Um, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a bad showing for everybody yesterday. The coaches, we got our coach, we got our scheme. Like, I gotta get the coaches like a good C minus because they, even with us losing, I don't feel like they laid down the dot at all. They still was trying. They still was out there fighting. Man, we still had a chance to win that football game late into the third quarter. It's like, bro, so I'm gonna give them a C minus. I feel like they could have did way better with the coaches there.
Mm-hmm. King?
It's gonna be a whole pause, but I'm giving them a D. I'm giving them a D because I feel like the running game should have been there. Running game should have been there. The just getting them to to get back their heads into the game. The players I'm talking about because I'm on record saying that it's more execution than the coaching, but the coaching supposed to gear the players right back into where their heads and where they need to be at, right? So yeah, I gotta give him that. Brian Johnson. I didn't like the play callings in the red zone. I did not when we was going down there the two drives. The best play that he actually called was basically when Smitty took it for like 11 to 12 yards on a passing play and yards have to catch. I can't really blame Sean Desai because Sean Desai can't make them tackle.
That's true.
Sean Desai can't make them have the efforts and Sean Desai didn't say, "Hey, Darius Slay, this is your game. We're going to have you get 5 tackles and that's it, and you're going to lead the team." You know, we like Trey said, we had opportunities to get to Brock Purdy. You know, we was on Debo. They had 213 yards after catch, which means they had what 99 something like that yards just passing through the air, just 99, but yards after catch
Yeah.
because we couldn't tackle. Because we couldn't tackle, that's what it is. I can't really like judge safety coach because it really wasn't nothing. But yeah, it was a horrible showing by both of those coordinators and Nick Sirianni because we every time we do these coaches grades, we leave him out.
Yeah.
And I know he has to say so in the play calling as well. We can't put this all on Brian Johnson, and we can't put this all on Sean Desai, even though he's more of a offensive coach, so he's going to lean more towards helping out Brian Johnson or whatever. But all three of them get an F, and we got smacked in the face. Like I said, it's how we lost, man. They've been talking trash. We had this circled, and we came out with that effort. And it's unacceptable. And, just for all of us to be at the game and just see that firsthand, it was unacceptable. So the coaches all get a D, probably a D+.
Yeah. Smitty?
I want to give it NA, but because I don't even think it deserved a grade how bad they played. But I'm gonna go with like a D-, somewhere in there. I mean, it was atrocious, man. They didn't do nothing. I want to blame it on Brian Johnson not running the ball, but what happens when the defense puts you behind the 8 ball and they let them go down and score 3 touchdowns in a row, and now it's 21-6? Like, when do I run the ball now? I'm supposed to stay dedicated to it, but what happens when it's 28-6? I mean, when do I run the ball now? Like, now, if I run the ball, everybody look at me crazy, right? Like, 28-6, end of the second quarter, we coming back. You got 2 quarters. I mean, I really can't commit to the run like I wanted to earlier. I can't do it now. Now I'm stuck with my running back having 4 carries in the first half because they put me behind the 8 ball so fast. Like, we went down. It was like drive, field goal, 2 stops on their behalf. We get a stop, we get a 3 and out, and then they just onslaughted us. Like, it was just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the? And after the second one, I'm like, Brian Johnson, run the ball. You got to slow the game down. You got to give your defense an opportunity to get their feet up under them. You can't get another 3 and out. And we kind of drove a little bit, but he still wasn't running the ball. And then when I looked at the second half stats, we had 4 carries. Now we can't run the ball. Now you coming back. What was the score at halftime? 28-6?
Yeah, no, 28-13.
28-13?
Yeah, we was already getting whopped on by halftime.
The same thing we want to do to them, that's what they did to us. They put us in a bad situation where they took one of our options away. They was like, look, we just gonna play the pass the rest of the game. If you run in and get 8, we cool with that. We hoping we know eventually you got to get away from the run.
We had one good run. We had one good run off the whole game, bro. Like, I mean, I feel like they just outplayed us, bro.
They did.
They just outplayed us, bro. The 49ers are a good team, especially if you let them play their game. Like, if you see every game they lost, even on that 3-game winning streak, they got down early and they couldn't run the football no more. We had every opportunity to do that to them. We just didn't capitalize on it. And that's play calling too. We in the red zone, run the football. Run it twice and then throw it. Keep them honest. Something like we drop back and throw the ball 3 straight times. Like, come on, man. Like that's horrible coaching. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's horrible coaching. I saw a lot of plays that was horrible on Hurts part and Hurts plays too. Like, it was just a bad game for everybody overall.
Yeah,
I think the problem with Hurts was he kept trying to make a play when he should have just got out and just lived another day, bro.
That's his issue.
Like, that trip sack really killed us.
That always been the issue though with Hurts.
Bro. Like, it was like, yeah, we could at least got 3 up on the board. He ran back and got, that was like an 8-9 yard loss. I'm like, Hurts. Come on, bro. Everything not you can't just play hero ball all the time.
Right.
Bro. You
It
got
felt in that moment though, it felt like more than 8 yards.
No, man. I don't blame Hurts. I blame his old head, man. I blame Nick Sirianni, man. I blame him just putting that battery in his back, like, hey, go make a play. I trust Jalen, things like that. No, run what we need you to run to, control the pace, because the 49ers was taking away everything from us without effort, really, because they wasn't really playing like the 49ers that we thought we was going to get. But at the same time, we didn't really control our pace and play our brand of football, and that's what it was.
Now imagine like this is just us chatting. Imagine you go up 17-0 on San Francisco. You think that game? You think they dropped 42 points on us? No.
Nah.
They scrambling at that point. The link busting right now. It's like, bro, they scrambling at that point. You lose football games doing what we did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the 42 points, that's like an outlier, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's like, all right, they poured it on, okay. I still don't feel like they're a better football team than us. They rolled that momentum right to the end of the game. Like, bro, it's fickle. Like, I don't. That's any team. Any team can get beat like that if they come out on some. You see what they did to Dallas? They did the same thing to Dallas. Poured it on them. Boom, boom, boom. Dallas had no response. We had no response.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the 49ers is. I don't feel like they this team. Everybody talking about like this juggernaut. I don't feel like they that. Brock Purdy is an average to below average quarterback, bro. He's just in a great offense.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle Shanahan know how to future him. Man, he can make the tight throws and all that. He don't got the biggest arm. He don't even go down the field for real, for real. Everything they do is run at the catch. Get the ball in Debo hands, Kittle hands, Ayuk hands, McCaffrey hands. He's not really doing nothing special, bro. That's why I said if you could take that run away from him, it's a wrap.
Yep.
I walk right past you. Why you ain't say nothing, my man? Come on, man. It's YouTube.
He might have spoke, but you might have been. It might have been after the loss. You got to ask, was it before or after? Because after the loss, DB wasn't trying to talk to none of y'all.
No, I was going to my car, bro. I was going to my car.
Yeah, before we get to the defense, Trey, what grade would you give Jalen Hurts?
I'm gonna give him a C-. Like I gave the coach. Like, give him a C-.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna pour it on Hurts too much. Like, I really can't. Like I said, it was a horrible effort from everybody. So ain't no one person to blame for this game. We got fried. We got fried. It happened. It's the NFL, man. We just got fried.
Yep. So let's go ahead and get to the defense before we get to the playmakers. King, we was there. We saw everything. Go ahead and talk about the defense first.
Like Trey said earlier, man, like it looked good. It looked good like the first couple drives, and you like, yo, all right, we getting these stops, and then they just forgot how to play football, and they stopped tackling, allowing guys to just run right past them, no effort. It wasn't raining, so you can't blame that. But man, Jalen Carter crying with the ski mask on says it all, bro. About this defense, bro. I'm giving him an F, man. I'm giving him an F because the effort wasn't there. This wasn't my team, regardless of how people think about our secondary, how people think about, our linebackers, the middle of the field. We played way better than that, bro. We seen it. We seen it. And that's what I'm saying. If we played like how we played against Miami or how we played against the Bills, even though the Bills, was in the game. If we played like that, the 49ers game would have been a lot closer than what it was. If we would have squeezed out of there with a win. But the defense didn't show up. So, I put this all wholeheartedly on the defense. Yeah, Brock Purdy shouldn't have had that passer rating. Debo Samuel came in, was talking trash. Like Smitty said earlier, he had the black forces on. So he was coming to, draw some blood, and he did. He had 3 touchdowns. So I give them an F.
Yep. Trey?
Yeah, I probably gotta go with an F too. I ain't gonna lie. I never like me just sitting there watching this game. It was a lot of plays. I didn't even get mad. I just laughed a little bit. I was like, damn, we going out like that at home. It's like, yeah. So I'm gonna give them an F too, man. Like I said earlier, the defensive coordinator, they can motivate you, they can put you in the right position, but if you missing tackles, ain't nothing they can do about that, bro. It's like these dudes is breaking like 3, 4 tackles at a time. I mean, it was horrible. They stuck the whole place up. I'm gonna have to give them an F too.
Yeah, before I pass it to Smitty, Moans in the building. What up, sis? She said, how big of a difference does Darius Leonard make?
Big difference. A big difference. If you think maybe like a year before Darius Leonard started getting a little nagging injuries and stuff, he was a top 5 linebacker in this league. Like, dude was an animal. And I feel like they could get him back to that. And I ain't gonna lie, this is a power move for real. At this point of the season, going into the playoffs, this is a power move. If we could keep dude healthy, he was a play caller for the Colts his whole career since he was a rookie. He come in, he give you that leadership. I mean, he sideline to sideline, and he can cover. So, I mean, I feel like this is a power move, man. He could get all those other linebackers up to par for real, for real. Because I don't know what's up with Cunningham. Is he gonna be out for a minute? Oh, he cool.
I think
Hamstring.
couple weeks.
He might be out for a minute. Yeah.
Probably
So
Seattle, the Giants game.
It's gonna be Morrow and Ellis for probably a little stretch in the rest of the season. So I feel like him coming in and taking over that middle linebacker spot, that's a power move, bro. That's a power move at this point of the season. And I feel like it's a great fit too.
Yep. Smitty, defense grade and how much big of a difference does Leonard make?
The defensive grade is an F. They played putrid. They played scared. They played with white Air Force energy when they knew the other team had on black Air Forces. It was disgusting. I was embarrassed. I thought we already went over Shaq Leonard, man.
We did, man, but Mon asked the question, so
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You nasty word.
You gotta let the people know, bro.
Veteran leadership is a great thing to have on your team. And he's better than Christian Ellis. But he can't cover either. He got the same problem we just had. He could cover just a little bit better than what Zach Cunningham and Nicholas Morrow do. I wouldn't be surprised if he was about the same. I don't think he's much better, but I think his leadership, his ability to play the game is better. But him covering is just as bad. And teams are finally at some point like, you know what? I think them linebackers really can't play. We're gonna attack them. Nicholas Morrow gave 175 yards, bro.
Yeah.
175. How do you give up 200 yards as a linebacker and it wasn't rushing? But I mean, hey, hopefully he come in, he can stay healthy, he could bring some type of depth and leadership to this linebacker room, and he can maybe whip them guys in shape. But his cover skill is just as bad as all the ones we already got here.
We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep it 100. How many linebackers in this league could really cover for real? Could cover a George Kittle or somebody like that, like 1-on-1. Who? You tell me. Chelsea 1-on-1. Dallas Goedert. How many linebackers you think could really do that? And if they is really covering like that, they suck in the run game. So it's like,
yeah, you get one or the other.
Yeah, you get one or the other. It's like, I mean, it's rare that you're gonna find out what.
But that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like before you came on, like I wish I could get the yin to the yang though. Like I want one of them to be good in the pass, the other one to be good in the run. Then we kind of offset. We can't both be run stoppers and they just abusing us in the pass. They just not gonna run. If both of your linebackers good at run stop They just not gonna run the ball, or they're gonna put you on the edge where you gotta go 1-on-1 with a big lineman.
But we're not gonna find them out the blue, especially not this.
Nah, you gonna have to draft them. You gotta go get them.
You had to draft one and raise them. Like
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Howie.
There's not that
Trotter
many
Jr.
got to cover for real. It's like defensive coordinators mask it up a little bit better. We asked our linebackers to play the run and cover linebackers and running backs out the backfield 1-on-1. It's like that's a tough task for them dudes, man.
Yep. King?
I'm more like, is he going to be ready Sunday? Try to see where he's at with it. Just put him into rotation. Because everybody was dying for this move, and I'm happy that Howie made this so late in the game, and just credit to Howie, but at the same time, something got to give with the linebacker position, man, because I know that he's what four-time four-time Pro Bowler. Yeah, he just got to make it a better difference than a Nicholas Morrow or a Zach Cunningham or Christian Ellis or the little that
you kind of stuck with Nick.
OBD.
You kind of stuck with Nick.
So I'm saying he got to make it make it a little bit better than what we've seen.
Because we need Christian Ellis back on his special teams because Debo just taking it out of the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That
right?
offense put a lot of stress on linebackers. Period, though.
They do.
49ers offense. You got
because he can't really throw past 20 yards, really 20, 25 yards. In Purdy. So
because, like I said, they centering around running the football, and they got a dog back there at running back. So you got to pay him attention. And then people forget about Ayuk. Ayuk kind of went off yesterday. They forget about Ayuk though. He get lost in the shuffle with all the weapons they got.
But it was a lot of movement too. It was a lot of movement on that line.
Yeah, they threw a lot of motion in.
Right.
They got McCaffrey all over the formation. It's like, bro, Kyle Shanahan do a good job with that offense, man.
He was smart, bro. Listen, he did that little motion. He'd do the little, and they'll go back this way. And you know why they going back that way? Because Nicholas Morrow is that way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to try Christian Ellis because he's playing so unfundamental. It's kind of hard to see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna commit to the pass? Is he gonna commit to the run? No, we know it's working over here. They go this way. They see he ain't in man. We going back to his zone. Then we gonna make sure he play his play. And they Christian McCaffrey wearing one of the most beautiful curl routes.
Oh my god!
I said, oh, it's overthrown. He said,
he turned like he's gonna cut it to the sideline. Hook that thing right back up. Pretty put it right there. Like, yo, that was a beautiful play, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shanahan a dog with that play calling, bro.
Yeah.
But he choking the playoffs every year too, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Hey, you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take just like we said with the linebacker.
We're gonna see him again, bro. It's like I promise you, we're gonna see him again. Either it's gonna be at the Link or at San Fran, no matter what, we're gonna see him again.
Yep.
What's going on, Philly Mike? What's going on? Let me answer that question real quick. So basically, I lost my channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers right back to where it was, but slow process. I just need everybody to subscribe to my new channel. Is in the chat. Just trying to get back to where it was. I'm trying to get the live activated so we can start putting out videos, pumping those out. But just need everybody to subscribe.
To wilding at the game, and they kicked you out there.
No, I wasn't even recording. I wasn't even recording, man. But look, I was on. I'm gonna just say I was on. I was on.
That salsa make you dance.
Yeah, we're at 35 right now subscribers because I just checked. So let's help my guy King DV out and get the subscribers up. I'll keep posting the link in the chat, so be on the lookout for that. So with that being said, and we'll check in a few minutes right before we get to Dallas, so get them subscriptions up. So let's get to the playmakers.
Hey, Mayor called you out, DV. He said you want to answer how you lost your page, but you don't want to answer how you walk right past.
Look, bro, I didn't even know that was you, bro. Like, I'll be in the zone when I'm by myself, man. I'm an introvert.
And he said he spoke too, bro. He said he spoke too.
Yo, I'm an introvert. Like I'll be in the zone, bro. I walk past people, man.
Hey, listen, I know you man. You caught him in million strides to that seat, and he was like I'm trying to get to this seat. He probably thought a Niner fan was speaking to him and whatever. He like, man, I ain't talking to dude, man.
Right.
Thanks, Phil.
Oh, he was with me.
All right.
Oh, it probably was when we was walking back to the car.
Yeah, I was with him. My bad if I didn't see you. My bad.
Oh yeah, he walking to the stadium and y'all was walking to the car.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. All right, let's get to the playmakers. King, what grade would you give the running backs and wide receivers?
Here's what I don't understand, right? Before I even give my grade, why is Rashad Penny still on the roster if he's going to be a healthy scratch? This would have been a good game for him to play. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I can't really blame the running backs, honestly, because they didn't have much of a chance, basically. Wide receiver wise, over 100 yards.
People are funny.
Honestly, the wide receivers didn't really do too bad, but some of them probably was like garbage time or whatever. They didn't really do too bad though. Overall, man, I just got it. I mean, I'm gonna just ride with a C+. C+.
Trigger?
Yeah, I want to kind of say something too. Are we like 6-6 or something like that? Like we on the bench of like making the wild card. Like we
No, we're
lost,
10-2.
we lost 2 games, bro. Like
Oh, you see the comments like me? You over there laughing at the comments like me?
yeah, bro. Like I don't get it. Like yo, listen, we do this all the time. They be burning me out. Like I'm like, yo, we lose a game. It's the end of the world every time, bro. Like it's so annoying. It's like, I mean, if y'all want to be fair with us, that's cool. I mean, we reporting on what we saw, but at the end of the day, we still got confidence. Why?
Yeah,
I was arguing with Eagles fans all day. Like come on, we're not gonna do nothing. We're gonna play the 49ers again and get blew out again. Oh, Dallas gonna cook us next week. I'm like, what?
Bro, this man said we're gonna lose the next 3.
Wait, who said that?
OG Timmy. He said we finna lose to the Cowboys, the Seahawks, and the Giants. Bro, this man is wild. This man is wild, bro.
That's crazy.
He's a Cowboys fan. He don't know no better.
Bro, it's so funny, bro. Like they didn't get put on the hook. Oh, no, they going through it too.
Yeah,
they upset themselves.
They mad.
Y'all better look. The Cowboys. Y'all better look at the rest of y'all schedule because y'all got a gauntlet still.
They got a small gauntlet.
Y'all got to play Miami still. Y'all got to play Buffalo still. Who else they got? Y'all got Detroit still. Like, bro, y'all better worry about y'all. Y'all better take care of business. We really fighting with the 49ers right now. We ain't even worrying about y'all because y'all gonna lose at least 1 or 2 of them games. Like, we trying
to keep them off our back.
Cowboys, Seahawks, Giants twice in Arizona, bro. Look.
Yep.
Y'all gotta work. Y'all still gotta work. We still gotta work, but y'all still gotta work. Oh, passing interference.
Hold on, Dane. What you mean? You say when have you seen a team get blown out and then win the next week? It never happens ever. What? Man, bro.
People crazy, man.
And that's an Eagle fan. That's an Eagle fan.
Oh, I know. That's my guy. Hopefully he subscribed to my channel, but that's my guy. But at the same time, he's being sarcastic. He said.
Oh, okay. I'm finna say Dank usually not that one. Oh yeah. Oh, we get blowed out. It's like, oh man, it's over with. We ain't going to the playoffs. We gotta go play. Like, earlier I heard somebody like, bro, we lost the number one seed. I'm like, yeah, we went from number one to number one. They was like, huh? Bro, we went from number one to number one. What you mean? The loss didn't
what's
move
that
our
question?
seeding. It didn't change the game.
When what's the
Let's
last time the
see.
Eagles lost back-to-back games? We don't do that. Yes, of course,
Oh,
Drew.
hold on, Drew. They're gonna bring up when Gardner Minshew played and we lost to
Yeah,
the Saints and the Cowboys.
yeah, that don't
The
count.
better question is when the last time Jalen freaking Hurts
Damn
lost
right.
back-to-back games? Oh, he hasn't. He hasn't yet because he's only lost 4 games since outside of the 2-5 season we had, but that was disgusting.
Robert.
Listen, like I said, go ahead, Trey.
No, I'm saying like they talking about we better be concerned. Concerned for what? At the end of the day, we still top of the NFL. Still got the best record in the NFL. And y'all still glad to see us. So I mean, look. I mean, y'all want to be the best. Y'all gotta beat the best. And we the
Exactly, and
So
at
hey,
the end,
Rock, Trey, is the consensus from other fans that now we're like this easy out or something? Because before we was like part of the gauntlet and this, that, and that. Now we just exposed and we done, huh?
That's what I see, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's what I've been seeing all day. But we just toast now. Anybody that go up against us just gonna cook us. Like, they can't cover nobody, nothing. Like, bro, we had a bad football game. They're not saying that about Dallas. Didn't Dallas get smoked by the 49ers at the beginning of the season?
42-10. 42-10.
Yeah, so like, come on, bro. Like, they know it's cat. They got their little rock. They got their little wave right now. It's cool.
And all three of us got blown out. San Fran got blown out by the Bengals. Cowboys got blown out. Us and the Cowboys got blown out by San Fran. So we got some blowouts on the top couple teams in the NFC.
It really stirs my grits with sugar in it, man. I don't eat grits with sugar, but it really stirs my grits with sugar. The fact that nobody want to say that to start the year we started 5 games in a row, right? Then we lost. Then we went 5 more. Like you don't hear about the Eagles 5-game win streak, but you hear about everybody else on the win streak.
Because they want us to
nobody
lose,
gonna say we just won 5 and then lost 1.
Hey, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Pete Garman, Robert Slavin, all these people that's actually in here trolling and everything like that. Yeah, we never saw them before. Why? Because they want us to lose. So now they're here because now we're talking about us losing, not winning.
Right. It was all good just a week ago.
Hey, Young Truth, I love it. I'll take the 23 I took last night and then 32 they took in week 5.
Yeah, bro, like everybody had a day, man. Unfortunately, it was ours yesterday.
I'm cool with the loss. Like at the end of the day, Trey, I'm cool with the loss. It's like I just wanted you to show a little fight. Like, listen, I would have been okay if when Dre Greenlaw had put his hands on Dom, if one of them would have fired off on him. Mm-hmm. I would have felt a little better. I'd have been like, we lost, but at least somebody showed some fight.
It just fight all game though. He wanted to rumble.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to rumble. Like he wanted to still off on Devo, but they wasn't on the field at the same time. That's what he really wanted to still off for. Devo been talking since last year.
Hold on, he wasn't on the field, stupid.
He tried to break up the fight, man. He did his job. He had the security.
Big Dom.
Big Dom.
He wasn't
Big Dom. Listen, it is what it is, y'all. I'm not worried.
You didn't even see what happened, bro.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this team, man, because we still got Dallas, and no matter what happens in that game, you still got Seattle. You still got the Giants twice, and you still got the Cardinals. You handle your business with those games, you're still the number 1 seed. You might even be the number 2. It don't matter to me. Just get to the playoffs.
What's the rest of the 49ers schedule look like?
They got Seattle. I think they got the Ravens.
They got the Ravens, too.
Got the Ravens. Yeah.
That's going to be Baltimore, Seattle, I'm watching that game. I mean, San Fran and Baltimore, I'm watching that game.
See, they trying to say that's going to be the Super Bowl because of the color scheme of the logo.
don't got
They didn't have no midnight green in the last kind of logo when I was there.
Mm,
And the one I won didn't have no midnight green in it either. It was blue,
yeah,
silver.
He wasn't on the field.
Yeah. So it's all right. We'll be all right, Eagles Nation. But right now we got another game to get ready for, and it's the Dallas Cowboys. So let's talk about it. King, we'll start with you. What does the Eagles need to do to sweep the Cowboys and get it back on track? And what's your score prediction?
Take your lumps from the last game, come in with more effort, coach a good game because we're going to be at Jerry World to the point where that crowd is going to be against us. Um, we need everybody to show up. We need to tackle. We going against another yards after catch type of receiver and CD Lamb. We got to watch out for Ferguson. That's why I want Leonard in because I want to see how good he does against like a guy like that, or even Nicholas Morrow to see if he bounced back. I know our young guys. They don't want to lose, and I think they're going to show up. So I ain't worried about Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. It's just more so the outside corners, man. We got to get it together. Even though Brock Purdy didn't really throw too much to James Bradbury way because the game plan was Nicholas Morrow. But at the same time, we all need to show up. All need to show up, man. Jalen Hurts, he needs to be even more smart with the ball, man. Live to see another play. Do not sit up there and try to play hero. We can't afford that, man. We trying to sweep these guys, honestly. And then, Brian Johnson got to get back to Eagles football and start running the damn rock. Running the ball with the two running backs that y'all had all year. Run the ball with them. They got Michael Parsons and Lawrence. That's the two guys you really got to worry about on their defense. Really, we already know how to get to Bland. We're just not going to keep force feeding him like Seattle did to the point where he can make a play. You don't do that. But overall, man, I just think we're gonna go in there with a decent game plan and we're just gonna rock with it. And we're gonna make the right adjustments. We're gonna get back to playing Eagles football, especially Eagles football this year. I just hope we don't make the adjustments. I hope they make it sooner than later. That's what I'm hoping for. But as always, go Birds. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna be right back in the win column, and then they're gonna be talking about us. Or they not gonna be talking about us because we won.
Yep. What's your score prediction?
That's too soon, bro.
Too early? All right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, Trey. Preview the game. We got a score prediction later on this week. But go ahead, Trey.
All right, so I mean, if I'm Mike McCarthy and the coaching staff, I'm going back and looking at that footage. What we got killed on. We got killed on a lot of short stuff that turned into big stuff. They're gonna come with that same approach. Dallas, I feel like Dallas really a better passing team than San Francisco is. So we might have to come in, we have to strap in, bro. We have to strap in, and weather not gonna be a factor. We playing in a dome, so can't let Michael Parsons go off, bro. Cause that dude wreck games. He made a career out of wrecking football games. And we could kind of go back and look at what Seattle did for real too. So listen, bro. It's I feel like this is a fairly even matchup, and us bringing Shaq Leonard in, I feel like that's kind of an advantage for us because like I said, the dude can run sideline to sideline, and Dallas not really no up the middle type team. They trying to get to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we got to stick to the run. We got to stay committed to the run game because Dallas one of the worst teams in rushing defense in the NFL. So we could stay honest, like staying third down the shirts, second down the shirts. Feel like we work out this game, and we got to score when we get in the red zone, bro. They've been killing us all season. All season they've been killing us. Getting down to the red zone and getting 3 instead of 6, 7. So we know they can score, so we're gonna have to score. We're gonna have to score when we get the opportunities. That's really all I got for because, like I said, it's Dallas, bro. We all gonna be amped up anyway. It's Dallas, and this game kind of means something. So there's big implications on it. And man, we gotta win this. We can, ain't nothing else. We gotta win it. This is basically like playoff football now. It's
Facts.
playoff football because the race up top is so tight right now. I think we only like a game and a half up on both
Yep.
teams.
The Detroit Lions, Cowboys, and the 49ers are all 9-3, and we're 10-2.
Yeah, so I mean, either we gonna lock in, we gonna get this game, and if we don't, we gonna be fighting all the way to the end of the season. So,
Yep.
you
Wasn't
know,
it just like this last year? Like around this time?
it was the same way last year. Yeah.
And Dallas
Top
ended up
was
losing
probably
that game to the Jags. And then
Mm-hmm.
San Fran lost like a bullshit game to like the Cardinals or the Seahawks or something like that.
no, they swept the Seahawks last year. It had to be the Cardinals.
Okay, so it was the Cardinals then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know they lost like a little crazy game down the stretch, which made it easy for us to clinch in that Giants game.
Kyle Shanahan known for that, bro. Those are games he's supposed to win. He's known for that. He did it in what? He did it in Washington. He did it in Atlanta, and he did it a few times in San Francisco. So, I mean, everybody could get got, and Dallas shoot themselves in the foot every year. So, I mean, listen, bro, we still in great position right now. And I'm gonna give a score prediction. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Dallas 24, Eagles 27.
There you go. Go ahead, Smitty.
I mean, we emphasize it, man. Run the ball. I mean, you gotta limit their possessions. You gotta limit how many times they get on the field. And the only way to do that is to run the ball. Keep the clock running, run the ball. I mean, obviously we had a decent pass opportunities last time. I don't think we played as bad as we did the first time we played Dallas. I don't care where it's at. Um, and I think, like Trey said, we might be just a little bit more motivated this game after getting punched. You know what I mean? Maybe now you like, hold on, I can't let that ever happen again. You come in here a little hot. You come in here trying to prove something. And it could be one of those games for us where we really see what we've been looking for. Because all of us up here on this stage, bro, we all been looking for the same thing. Like, when are we gonna put together 4 quarters of Philadelphia Eagle football, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, honest to God, truth. If you take away the yards after catch yesterday, just the yards after, that was the perfect Eagle game, bro. No turnovers, barely any penalties, moving up and down the field. All we needed to do was score.
Mm-hmm.
The yards after catch really killed us because we wasn't really like grooving how we wanted to on offense, but we had the opportunities to really put that game away. We have to capitalize on opportunities as we come. We have to. If we get in the red zone, bro, we just had the longest active streak up until Sunday of red zone touchdowns. It was 12 consecutive times we had been in the red zone, we had scored. Whatever you did those 12 times, get back to that. And try to like trick Dan Quinn. Don't come out there in that base bull jump. Like you have to listen. We not playing chess. It's the stretch. It's close. Y'all just told me it's 1.5 games. Like, you got to start making people, you know what I'm saying, kind of see, hey, look, we can actually execute. You can't go into this last stretch and think, oh, we got the Giants, we got the Cardinals, we got the Giants, 3 wins. No, you want to roll into the playoffs hot. And if you end up having to take that bye, at least you hot. I'd rather you roll in hot than roll in stumbling and bumbling and like we did last year. I mean, it worked. I'd rather you be getting things together, looking a little bit more clean. And this the game to start with, man. You have to clean it up. You've seen all the negatives you could see from your team this week. You've seen everything that they could put on film that could be the worst of the worst this week. Take it, learn from it, execute the game plan. The problem was tackling. We all said it. The problem was tackling. So this week, when I see I'm pretty sure Jeff Kerr, EJ Smith, they're gonna put out something. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in tackle drills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they will be. Run the ball, clean game, and tackle, and we win. Last time we played them, they played their best game, 4 quarters, I don't think they can do the Eagles like that twice, bro. I don't think they can replicate that first game again. But you got to think that game came down to literal inches. One dude not being an inch in the end zone far enough, Dak foot being just too long to step on the sideline and cut it back up and get the touchdown. Uh, it was a game of inches, small amounts, and I don't think they come that close again, bro. That's my score prediction. It probably a change, but I'm gonna go somewhere like 38, 35, 24 Eagles.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get one that says they did it. I'm gonna do 31-20. Go Birds.
There you go. And for me, I agree with everybody said. Run the ball, tackle, protect my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. Do what you gotta do when you get in the red zone. I don't care if you pass it to AJ Brown, but if this is what I would have done if I was Brian Johnson and I was in the red zone twice. I would run the ball until we get the 4th and goal at the 1 yard line, and I would do 2 Philly brotherly shoves. That's what I would have
But
done there.
but cool cat, you want to know what the most disrespectful thing about what they did to us in the red zone? They did something no other team has did. They played 100% of their snaps in man coverage.
Manned up. Yep. I seen that
Straight
too.
man. They didn't play no other coverage in the red zone but man. 1-on-1. If you beat me, you beat me. Why wasn't there slants? Why is there straight fade routes? If I'm a corner and you run a fade and I'm in man, that's kind of like the best option for me if I can keep you close. If I don't let you go up over me, we in a good that you're not gonna catch it. Why not slant, drags, something across the middle? No, you ran straight.
I don't think they would have played that if Goddard was active. I don't think they would have played man to man.
Probably not. You're
I
probably
think
right.
he's down in there. If I'm them in the red zone, I'm putting Julio out there. I put Julio out there. He manned up against a slot, a nickel corner or something like that, and I'm trying him 3 straight times. All right, put some
Hey, look,
combos.
and if you put him in close enough, Trey, and you move that little motion, he might get caught with a linebacker. That's what they did to us.
Exactly. We don't play matchup game, bro. We just run straight
No.
up like that.
Right.
Yeah.
He's still caught. It's like he's stuck in college. It's not college football anymore.
That's what I thought. It feel like he's trying to run those college concepts. It's a little bit more strategic. You can run them, but like me and DV was talking about like 2 weeks ago. It's more strategical though. You have to find like you can run the play, but don't run it to the strongest person on the team. No, find the guy that is weak and let's maneuver him. Let's find him. Like when Dre Greenlaw went out, I was like, who's the backup? Put him in as much coverage, run at him, whatever you can to set him off. Like
And
he's the weak link.
Flip good out the backfield catching the ball. We don't even give him that many catches, bro. I'm like, you seen you flip up with a linebacker, especially like a third string linebacker. That's fried chicken all day, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta see this in meetings. I don't like people stubborn sometimes. It's like, oh, all right, it worked. Clearly, it don't work. You got to change this shit a little bit. You ain't got to change your whole offense, but you got to change your mindset. It's like you got a million plays in that playbook, bro. You got to change your mindset. His mindset is, I'm living and dying with AJ Brown. That's his mindset. And if AJ Brown get taken away,
Smitty.
I'm living and dying with Devontae Smith. It's like, come on, bro. You like some weapons come out of nowhere. It's like you got Quez back, Zacchaeus. Bro, sometimes you gotta use AJ and them as decoys and let them do something.
I don't like that they took Oz snaps away for Quiz.
Yeah,
I think I thought Oz earned his snaps.
I thought he did too. And even when he was like in the starting lineup, he still wasn't getting targeted that much. Now y'all take him off the field. It's like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I would have let Cruz be that fourth wide receiver. If somebody gets injured or we need like a play down the field or something like that, I'm giving that to him. But he's gonna sit his ass on the bench. But
Yep. And my score prediction is exactly how it was in Philly, 28-23. And all I ask is, please, Sunday Night Football, the whole world is going to be watching this game. Don't don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us. Please don't embarrass us. That's all I ask. So before we get to our final topic, I want everybody to know that King DB got 39 subscribers on his new channel. So if
Keep subbing
King
my
wants
boy
to,
up, man. Keep subbing my boy up, man. Y'all hit the links. It's in the chat. Sub my boy up, man. We back to the road to 1K, man. We had got there. We got to get back.
yeah. So while we doing that, let's give our final thoughts. King, you up first.
First things first, man. I just want to appreciate everybody for the support, especially on the panel. But
You're my brother, no matter what, King. You better remember that, bro.
the Eagles, they're not out of it. It's like Trey was saying, like it's not like we are fighting for a wild card position. We're not one of those teams like the Chiefs. They just lost to the Packers, bro. They just lost to the Packers. So you didn't even see that coming. So with that being said, like look, we gotta look at this team for what it is. Like we went against another strong defense. We went against a better coaching staff, and we just got our head knocked off. That's basically what happened. But what happens when we respond, though? When we go into Jerry World, get this dub. When we go into Seattle, get that win, and then we're sitting up here at 12-2. And everybody's going to say, well, they're the fakest 12-2 team. And it's going to be another ceiling that we got to, get to. But overall, the Eagles are in a great position. Like Trey said, I think that it's just the way that they lost is got everybody frustrated. At the end of the day, look, it's always go Birds. And, we're going to sit up there and try to run them up. I ain't going to say we're going to run them up, but we're going to try to run them up. And if we don't need that last game, I'll sit everybody, let Marcus Mariota get some reps just in case, and always go Birds.
Smitty,
Man, don't panic, man. That's the best thing I can tell people in this time, because it seemed like the plane is crashed and everybody want to fall apart, but we still got the best record in the league. I think on paper, on the field, when we play 100%, we the best team in the league, and I think you about to see the best football we've seen all year. I think the Jets game, there was a lot more excuses for losing. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we lost, it was raining, we had turnovers. No, so people like that should have been the wake up call. So I'm like, I thought about it all day, like listening to myself think about it. Like, is that really the wake up call? Not really. You can kind of brush that to the side, like, that happens. Yesterday was an embarrassment, bro. Yesterday is what builds champions. Yesterday is what if you come out and you answer this Sunday. I said it. I said the Cool Cat last night on the Aftermath. All of this that they talking about right now goes away. They don't even remember that you got beat by the 49ers. They go to talk about, well, are they the best team in the league again after dominating Dallas? You could change the narrative from week to week. Like when me and Trey got into it at the beginning of the year, dog, about the year-to-year thing, I'm like, I'm starting to see it a little bit different, right? It ain't even year-to-year no more for me. It's week to week. I went 0-1 last week. I want to go 1-0 this week, because the narrative for the media, the Twitter, YouTube, it changes from week to week. You play a team, you blow them out, you go get beat. Everything changes for you off one loss. So don't panic off the one loss, bro. It happens to every team. You are supposed to lose games. There has only been one undefeated team that won a Super Bowl, and it was 50 years ago. So I mean, hey, we on the road to Dallas right now, man, and I think if we focus and we play our best ball, I don't see a team in the NFL that can beat us.
Trigger?
Go Birds.
Yep. Trigger?
All right, so at the beginning of the season, the whole off season, all I was hearing was the Eagles got a gauntlet of a schedule. Gauntlet this, gauntlet that, gauntlet this. Oh, they're not going to win that many games. They got to put this team, that, that. Yo, and I sat back, we sat back, and we kind of like evaluated the situation. It's like, all right, let's just see the names. Let's see the names of the team, and y'all like, oh, wow, well, this. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a tough schedule too, but we 10-2, and we've been inside the place y'all call the gauntlet. We beat Buffalo, Kansas City. I mean, look, bro, like yeah, Miami. We didn't already beat all these teams, and then we lose to a team that's kind of rolling right now. Okay? So I kept hearing 0-5 in the gauntlet. Y'all gonna lose the rest. I'll tell y'all get to the Giants. I was hearing all this stuff, bro. Now people just got something to talk about because we definitely just got our ass kicked. I mean, what Steve Harvey said when you guys said y'all got your asses kicked today, but I seen y'all kick plenty of asses in the past, right? Bro, we can get back to that kind of football. We good, bro. We good. This is a little wake up call. I mean, only thing they really can do is respond because Dallas not no light team either. They could come out here and do the same thing to us. And I know they know that. I mean, they gonna be ready. So I trust my football team. And you know what other stat I trust? Jalen Hurts ain't went lose back-to-back games since his rookie season or the first season he
Yeah,
started.
yeah. Since that 4 game stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2021, he hasn't lost back to back.
3 years he's lose back-to-back football games. So I trust I trust the stats. I trust my quarterback. I trust my team. I trust them to respond. They going off in the meetings and practice right now. I know don't nobody like that feeling. Nobody like being blew off. I mean, with more like worse than me, I hate losing the close games. I ain't gonna lie. You get blew out, you get blew out. I mean, listen, you can scrap all that and then you get ready for the next. The ones that really hurt is the 2 point, 1 point, 3 point losses. Those ones hurt. So I mean, like they professionals. Man. I feel like they're gonna do their job. They're gonna be straight. Fly, you fly.
Damn right. And for me, I got Jalen freaking Hurts, and nobody else does. He will bounce back better than ever. We will handle business on Sunday. That's all I know. We're going to handle business. We're not going to get blown out because that's not what the Cowboys do back to back. So I know for a fact we will be all right. And besides, we still got Seattle. We still got the Giants, and we still got the Cardinals. Eagles Nation, we're going to be all right. So stop whining, stop moaning, stop complaining, get your head up, and let's focus on the Dallas Cowboys. And before we go, one more time, King DV, subscribe to my brother right now. This is what it looks like. We already got we already got 41 people subscribed to the channel. Let's get some more subscriptions up. And hey, 43. So there you go. 40 people
Appreciate that.
subscribe to my boy. Let's keep that up this whole week and let's get them back alive and in color. So thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next week for the aftermath and the reaction. So for Trigger Trey, your boy King DV and Smitty, fly Eagles fly, lights out, and subscribe to King DV. Go Birds.